Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Utes will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Colorado's offense will get the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, you'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
On the ground, it's Hood. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Finds his tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz, I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
They'll leave it with the lone back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Utah Utes offense has its first opportunity of the day. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Still on his feet at the 45. Got a lot of running room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Wilson will throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Utes.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
To the air, it's Matthews. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can...
And they got him for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Catch in the middle, it's Randall.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. Open space at the 25. Knocked down for the tackle. The Utes have pushed it inside the 20. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wilson to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
It's a beautiful passing catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback adapting. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the tackler. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Between the uprights, it's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Clemson made it look easy when I promise you there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now on first down from the 30. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the ground, he's got it again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. It's a fumble on the play. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Racing down the left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the defense doing work.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Running back goes in motion. Wilson will throw. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Give to the running back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. The Buffaloes in the hurry up. Goes to the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Going for it all. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buffs!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Bentley. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. They'll try the run. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wilson to pass. Makes the catch. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Complete to the lineup. A pickup of 8. Brings up 2nd down.
Movement here from the tight end. This time they'll go to the running game. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Utes are threatening in the red zone.
For the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
1st and goal. Utah.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
Touchdown. Utah.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
20. Utah. 17.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Dropping back, it's Matthews. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to his running back. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Colorado! And Once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wilson will throw. Feeling some heat. Working on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board. But fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It is perfect. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The give from the gun. Bowls his way forward. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Utes will have it 1st and 10. The receiver on the jet sweep. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wilson to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Utes are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And this one splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. NC State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Raleigh. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made after the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal flag.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Steps away. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Tempo and overdrive.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like it.
And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18. The Utes are threatening in the red zone. Now on the option. He'll toss it.
Everybody on defense did such a good job on that play, leveraging the football and using the sideline to their advantage. They weren't letting him get north. They forced him east-west, got him out of bounds for a loss.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He makes the connection.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking to pass, it's Matthews. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's Hood. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The give to the tailback. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he intercepts it. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they stop the 4th down pass. The defense gets off the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He'll do it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Grab near the marker. It's Hood. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On the run, it's Hood. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 17 over Michigan. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They get him down after he makes a catch. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Wilson will throw. Coming after it. He's got his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
At the 40.
Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got an open man. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort.
Touchdown, Utes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Utah, 33. Colorado, 30.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Dances away again. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Going to the running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wilson to pass. Finds the tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. He'll keep it himself. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The back goes in motion. Here comes the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Utah 36, Colorado 30.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Miller. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Looking to the big tight end. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late. 4th down looming. They'll have to get this to stay in it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Power football with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll give it to the back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.